Let's go back to our agenda and let's talk about Madeleine McCann. I'm going to talk to Mike. Well, let's bring Mike in, and then we'll play the trailer of a programme. The Sun today has a sensational front page, and it's to do with this guy Christian Brueckner, who is a German who was in the Prayer de Luge. There it is. They found a cache of his memory sticks, his computer stuff, his USB stick. They found his wallet. All sorts of material has been found, and it's extremely disturbing. I mean, among other things, 75 little kids' swimming costumes. You see where I'm coming from. Anyway, The Sun has worked in conjunction with Channel 4. Channel 4 is running a documentary on it. Here's a trailer from that.
It gives a real insight into how he sees himself.
He had sexually abused a 6-year-old girl.
A Jekyll and Hyde personality.
Friends have told me he can be very charming. But then comes the guy in the night.
So that is a programme in conjunction with The Sun, and it's basically about this guy Christian Brueckner, who has emerged as one of the leading suspects, or the suspect, who may have kidnapped Madeleine McCann all those years ago in Praia da Luz, a holiday resort in Portugal. I think it's 17 years ago, and of course the suspicion is after that he killed her. Well, let's talk to a man who knows a lot about this case, because he's been to Portugal to investigate it, funnily enough, in conjunction with The Sun. He is, of course, former Scotland Yard detective, friend of the show, Mike Neville. Hi, Mike.
Good evening, Kevin.
Now, what was found? So this guy, Brueckner, I don't know where he got his money from, but apparently back in 2008, he paid £20,000 for a disused factory in Germany, in central Germany. It's in a town called Neuwergerseblen, or something like that, anyway. Now, what they found, funnily enough, they found his dog was dead there. Underneath the dead dog, they found memory sticks, USB sticks, they found sat-nav evidence, they found horrific child abuse images, pictures of 75 kids' swimming costumes, as I say, sat-nav evidence of his movements in the Algarve area where Maddie disappeared, including his attendance to a 2008 festival there, in which he is alleged to have a car crash, and he got talking to the person he had a car crash with, and he basically allegedly confessed to abducting Maddie, and is said to have declared she did not scream. He's currently in prison, serving a German prison sentence for rape, but he's expected to be released within months. I mean, this is you know about this case. This is a really disturbing picture of a serious, dangerous paedophile, an active paedophile. But I think you've been to Praia da Luz, you investigated with the whole case with The Sun. I think my question to you has to be, do you believe Christian Brueckner is the man?
I'm really not sure, Kevin. And what I'm concerned at here is that they found a man and then fit the crime around it. Brueckner is a very deeply unpleasant individual. He is a convicted rapist. He's a convicted paedophile. As you say, he's currently in prison for raping a 72-year-old woman. And there's no doubt he was in Portugal at that time. The problem I have is that I was in charge of a Lambeth sex offender unit where there were hundreds of people with these wicked desires. And the internet has really brought out how many people have these desires to be paedophiles. It's absolutely disgusting. And sometimes things are lost in translation, because I was also in the military police out in Germany. So I know the German police operate, and the prosecutor, Wolters, over in Brunswick, he has said that there's concrete evidence that Brueckner committed this crime. But there's a sort of nuance in this, because in Germany, concrete evidence means there's a tangible thing to speak to him, Brueckner. You know, he's a paedophile, he was in Portugal in the right area at the right time. Whereas in English, concrete evidence means sort of indisputable proof. You know, you've got CCTV, fingerprints, and DNA of him doing the wicked deed.
Yeah.
So there's a real difference in what concrete evidence means in Germany and in England. And I hope that we can solve this crime. I hope that we can find out what happened to Madeleine, and we can only hope that she's still alive somewhere. But I do get concerned that they're putting lots of evidence, circumstantial evidence together, and making 2 and 2 equal 67 or something.
Yeah.
Let's see if it is Brueckner, then that is excellent news. But at the moment, nothing seems to be that critical piece of evidence which would name him as the abductor or the killer.
It's a brilliant exclusive in The Sun, and credit to Channel 4 for running it as a documentary as well. It is an insight into this guy, and you can't get away from the fact that when Maddie went missing, he was in the area, and when you look at the kind of person he is, absolutely rampant paedophile, loved kids who were like 3 and 4 years old. You know, you can't blame people for trying to put the pieces together, but as you say, Mike, it's only responsible to say to the audience that there actually is no, to use that phrase in British terms, concrete evidence to link Brueckner to the crime.
That's absolutely right. You know, no doubt they've got all sorts of digital forensic experts looking at all these memory sticks, the computer that's been found. They'll be searching through those. They've got experts on use it to find paedophile pictures. They've got AI now, which is a good thing in the sense that officers are not subjected to having to watch this stuff. I've actually seen such things, and I have to say, of all the things I saw in the police, I wish I'd never ever seen such awful. You know,
you can't unsee it. You can't unsee that. Mike, I've got to move on, but thank you very much for your excellent contribution as always. That's Mike Neville, former Scotland Yard detective.